What's up, lovelies? How are you? Hope all is well. So if you have been watching these videos, then you're probably looking at me like, hold on, something is different about Janine. Hold on, why does she have curly hair? Well, I think that's a great question, but there is a method behind the madness. So I recently received an email, and here was the question that was posed to me. Can I wear my natural hair to my next audition? So I figured, well, if I'm going to answer this question on video, then I pretty much should rock my natural hair, right? So that's why I am here in front of you today with my curls. But instead of really answering the question, can I wear my natural hair? I want to answer the question, should I wear my natural hair to my next audition? Stay tuned and I'll give you some tips to figure out the answer to that question. So the reason that I want to answer, should you wear your hair curly or should you wear your hair natural to your next audition, is because can I? Can you? Well, yeah, of course you can, right? Anyone can pretty much do whatever they want to do, but the real question is, should you wear your hair natural? And so here's the deal. Times are definitely changing. When I was a professional cheerleader, for the most part, almost all of the dancers had long, flowy, beautiful hair. That was just the look of most cheerleaders on most professional teams. But now if you look at teams across the board in the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, and other leagues, there's definitely a diversity amongst the ladies on the team. Diversity in their look when it comes to their ethnicity as well as their hair. So with that being said, there are a couple of tips that I want to give you when you try to answer the question, should you wear your hair natural to your next audition? Number one, and I know you already know what I'm going to say, and it is by far the most important tip that I'm going to give you, but you have to do your research. So what I mean by that is you need to figure out what the current look of the team is that you want to audition for. Go on their website, look at their team photos, and look at the diversity on the team. Look at the hairstyles on the team. Look at the haircuts. Look at the hair lengths. And really try to figure out, are they even open to natural hair? Are they open to curly hair? You know, what is the situation right now with their team? Now, obviously, if you see women on the team that have natural hair, then that's a huge indicator that they're open to it. But if you don't see it, it doesn't mean that they're not, right? So keep in mind that every team had their first. Every team had their first blonde. Every team had their first brunette. Every team had their first woman with natural hair. Everyone had their first woman dancer with short hair. So there's always a first. So just because you don't see that diversity yet, it doesn't mean that they're not open to the look if you bring that look to them. So let's say that you are still like, well, I'm not quite sure because I don't see natural hair on the team. So now what do I do? So here's where tip number 2 comes in. And I would actually do this regardless, either way. You want to make sure that you test the look, right? Test the waters. And you can do this by going to prep classes, you can go to a workshop, boot camps, whatever, anywhere that the team that you're auditioning for, where coaches and current team members will be there. And wear the hair that you want to wear to auditions and just ask them for feedback. Ask them, hey, do you like this look on me? Do you like the natural hair, or do you think that I should wear straight hair? They'll hopefully be honest with you, but why not just test it out? Why not go to a prep class with your hair done the way that you want to for auditions and just ask them for their feedback? You should be doing that anyway, right? So regardless of if you're trying to figure out a new look for yourself or not, you need to go to prep classes, full hair, makeup, done the way that you plan on appearing at auditions, and you can always ask for feedback on your look. Number 3, test your hair. So here's what I mean by that. For the longest time, in all honesty, I was not very confident with this hair. I always straightened it. I always had my hair straight. And just recently, I'm starting to wear my hair like this on a more regular basis, not just when I'm at the beach or on vacation. And that's because my hair would get so big. Whenever it would start to dry, it literally would go from this to like this. And I didn't like it. But now I'm so much more comfortable with it getting bigger or being fuller, because in all honesty, that's sort of the style right now. So I am very comfortable with my hair now. But here's the thing, my hair changes depending on the environment, depending on what I'm doing. And so you want to make sure that you go to a prep class or at least a dance class and you test out your hair to see what happens to it when you're sweating, when you're moving at high energies and you're whipping your hair around. What does it look like at the end of class? What does it look like during class when you are dancing? Because that's important. You want to make sure that you bring your A game with your look the entire time. And part of that is making sure that your hair can withstand the conditions of an audition. And keep in mind, auditions are tough, right? They're long days, they're sweaty days, and you need to be concerned with your appearance somewhat, of course, because you need to be touching up and doing all of that, but your main focus should be on your performance. Your main focus should be on your dance experience and how you are putting yourself out there and showing yourself to the judges. So the last thing that you're gonna want to be worried about really is your hair. So really make sure you test it out, test out different products, and just make sure different things work. So for me personally, I use Shea Moisture, and you can buy this at Target. It's not very expensive at all. So this is a curl enhancing smoothie that I absolutely love. When I'm in the shower, I soak my hair in this. And then also this is the Shea Moisture Hold and Shine Moisture Mist. So right before I came in front of this camera, I actually sprayed my hair with this, and I carry this with me in the summer, especially when my hair is curly, just to make sure that it doesn't look dry. And so this kind of leads to tip number 4. You want to make sure that you keep your hair healthy. So part of that is making sure that you know what products work the best for your hair and what products work the best under different conditions. For example, like dancing and sweating and working out. So really making sure that you're testing those products out and that you know how to make sure that your hair looks really good and healthy during the audition process. You also want to take vitamins. So biotin is a vitamin that I take, and it really helps with hair growth, but then just hair health in general. And you also want to be mindful of what you're eating. So keep in mind, you know, junk in, junk out. So whatever you're putting in your body is going to show up in different ways. And part of that is your skin tone, your complexion, and then also your hair, and of course your midsection and how toned you are, right? So just be mindful of what you are eating. You also, whenever possible, go ahead and get a deep conditioner. A lot of women feel like when they're wearing their hair natural, because they are putting product in, that it's not as damaging as like getting their hair done at a salon, but sometimes it can be if you are not properly hydrating your hair, because sometimes those products will dry your hair out. So just be mindful of that. You also want to make sure that your hair is not crunchy. And for any of you all that wear your hair natural, you know what I'm talking about. So just be mindful of that. You want your hair to look natural and healthy and flowy, and you don't want it to be stiff and crunchy. All right, let's move on. Number 5, you want to show your different looks. So let's say you kind of are on the fence, but you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rock my natural hair. I'm gonna love every second of it. But you're still like, but I really like my straight hair too, and they might like it as well. Well, one thing that you can do is, like I mentioned before, go to prep classes, make sure that you show them your different looks along the way during the prep class audition season and try to get feedback. But if you're not able to do that, another way that you can do this is through your collage or through that picture that you submit. So some organizations will just say, you know, submit a picture of yourself full body, and if it doesn't specify no collages allowed, then why not go ahead and send in a collage or submit a collage? And so what you can do here is it could maybe be 3 photos, two of which you have your natural hair, and the other one which is more of a headshot that has your straight hair. And then that way you're able to show them your different looks. So if they see you and they're like, you know what, we love her personality, we love her performance, we love how she's dancing, we love what she's bringing to the table, but we actually like her straight hair, so maybe we'll go with that look during the season. You will have at least shown them what your hair looks like when it is straight. All right. So hopefully that helps. Those are my 5 tips to really try to answer the question, should I wear my hair natural at my next audition? Now, before I hop off of here, first of all, please give us a thumbs up, and any comments or questions, please put those below. But I also wanted to give a quick shout out and say congratulations to who we call, like for my family, Little J. He is a rookie football player for Snow College, so I'm repping Snow College right now. Just wanted to say good luck and congratulations at your, or I guess good luck at your next game, and congratulations because I know y'all are gonna win. We are rooting for you and I am repping you and your college in today's video. All right, well that's it for now. All right, lovelies, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and you know what? Make sure that you connect with us on social media. We're all over the place, and you can always visit our website at sidelineprep.com. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.